Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we're back with our second tier list Tuesday for this month. Today we're going to be jumping into the best Halloween movies. Last week we did best Halloween candy tier list. Now we're doing best Halloween movies tier list. So the movies that you look forward to every year when it comes to Halloween, the ones you've been watching year after year. The series and franchises that you might think are the best, all of that is in here when I took a glimpse. There's some movies on here I haven't seen, so I'm gonna be adding some of these as I'm going to like my mental list to look and check out myself if it looks interesting. But let's jump in and see where we put these things. I think my list be top tier every time.
Is this?
Let's see what this one hitting for. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. If you are enjoying this content, enjoying this series that I'm doing for Halloween for the month of October, if you would like to see this repeated, please make sure you are showing love to the videos. Spam that like button, smash the sub button to join, bell notification, be alerted so that you never miss an upload. But I know y'all enjoying it. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, headphones in, volume up, bonnets and or do-rag on, and let's immerse. So first up, we got A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. I've never seen that one. I'm gonna actually add an extra one. Haven't seen. And we do make it gray. All right. So we're gonna put this one in the haven't seen. Addams Family. This is the newer one. This one wasn't bad. A children's movie. I'm gonna get rid of children's movie. I'm gonna make this good. And then let's say all right. Now we got it. Okay. So I'm gonna say Addams Family, this newer one, I'm gonna say is good. Then I'm gonna say this one's required for Halloween, and then we're gonna say Values is a classic. I think that's good. I haven't seen either of these. Amityville, that was pretty good when it came when it like for its time. I'm gonna put it at mid. Amusement, I've never seen this one. Army of Darkness, I haven't seen that one. This is As Above, So Below. I don't think I've seen that. Let me look it up. It's not ringing any bells, but just in case, let me see if I recognize anybody. Oh yeah, nah, never seen that. So we're going to put that one here. Autopsy of Jane Doe. I don't think I've seen this one either. Nah, haven't seen that one either. There's a lot of horror movies on here that I don't think I've seen. We're gonna find out. Beetlejuice. Now that's a classic. I wouldn't say that's a required for Halloween, but it is a classic. Beetlejuice is a classic. Creature of the Black Lagoon. The Blair Witch Project. I think the game is better than the movie, so I'm gonna say this is mid. Body Snatchers. I definitely never seen that. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Medea's Halloween. Boo. Tyler Perry's Boo. Mid. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Did they make a Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie? I don't remember that. Oh yeah, because that's not even the same girl from the TV show. Yeah, I've never seen this. TV show is good though. Cabin in the Woods. This was a good one. Let me just make sure that this is the one I'm thinking. Yeah, this was pretty good. This was good. I'm gonna put this one good. Captain Underpants Halloween, mid. Carrie, I've never seen this one. Casper, I'm gonna say this is a classic once again. I don't think it's a required Halloween. Chopping Mall. Never seen this one. Citadel. I think I seen Citadel. Let me look it up real quick. Nope, never seen it. Corpse Bride. This is a good movie. Caroline. Caroline is a classic. Once again, I don't think it's required, but it is a classic. I will say that. Crimson Peak. Oh, with I did see this, but it's not memorable, so I'm gonna put it as campy. No, actually, I'm gonna put it as mid. What's this? Donnie Darko. Never seen that. I'd never seen that version of Dracula, so I'm gonna put that in there too. Spooky Tales, Spooky Stories 2. I've never watched these. Ernest, never seen that. Escape from Tomorrow, never seen that. Never seen this. Evil Dead, I never watched Evil Dead. Exorcism, which one is this? Oh, okay. That's a good one, actually. I'm gonna put that one at good. Put that one at good. Eyes Without a Face, never seen that. Final Destination. Now, Final Destination is a classic, but once again, it's not a requirement. You don't require, that's not required. I cannot see that title. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I don't think I've seen that one. Didn't see this one. Friday the 13th. Mid. Let's do Ghostbusters. I'm gonna say the OG is a classic. Then we're gonna say this one is good. Ginger's. I've never seen that. Not even gonna act like a Goosebumps. Now Goosebumps. This is a classic, and I'm gonna say it's required. You gotta you don't have to sit and watch every Goosebumps, because obviously Goosebumps have it's a series, so there's multiple different versions of it. But I will say that there is a version of it you have to watch. Whatever that is for you is you have to watch it. Whichever series, whichever one stuck out to you, you have to watch. Goosebumps is my childhood, not only from the movies, the TV shows. They even got the new Goosebumps on, was it Hulu, I think? That wasn't too bad. That was decent as well. But they had the books growing up. I was reading the books, all of that. It was good series. Halloween, classic. Halloween again. It's a classic. I mean, pretty much the Halloween series, and your Freddy Kruegers, your Jasons, all of those are basically classics to where you can't be mad at them, right? It's a classic. They've been feeding us year after year after year when it comes to the Halloween genre and the horror, the scary genre. They really the OGs, Mount Rushmores when it comes to that, putting the horror out there, right? So you can't get mad at them. Obviously, as they progress, because there's 13, 14 different Halloweens now. So as they progress, they aren't as good, but they're still classics, right? Because it's a part of that OG classic, right? Halloween Town. Now this is a classic, and it's required. Have to. This is you really this. I'm 32.
Damn.
And there's a few things from my childhood that still stick with me to this day. The Christmas ABC special, so the 14 days to Christmas or 25 days to Christmas, whatever it is, that with all the classic Christmas, Heat Miser, Snow Miser, all of that. I look forward to that every single year. And I look forward to the Disney Channel little Halloween spooktacular thing that they be having on there, where they do Halloween Town. All of them. Them a couple things from my childhood that I look for every single year. I don't care how old I get. I get old enough, and if I have kids, that's tradition. It's tradition. Hell House, never seen those. Let me actually look it up. I don't think, like, a lot of these movies I could have seen growing up when I was younger and just don't remember, but I don't think, never seen those. So we're going to put those here. Hereditary, I'll say good. Hocus Pocus, again, another classic, and it's required. If Hocus Pocus is required every year, you can watch Hocus Pocus all throughout the year, not just on Halloween. You can watch it on Christmas, you can watch it on your birthday, you can watch it April Fool's, you can watch it whatever. Hocus Pocus is such a classic movie. Such a classic movie. I don't even know what this is. House on the Haunted Hill. This I'm gonna say it's mid. Haunted Hill, I'm gonna say this is mid too. I don't think I've seen that. Do recognize Jack Black though in there. Never seen this. Insidious, classic. Once again, that's one of them. It's not as OG as Halloween, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and stuff like that, but it is one of them classic, like, paranormal, right? So obviously we got our slashers with Jason, with Michael Myers, with Freddy Krueger, Scream, them OGs, and then we got like Insidious, Paranormal Activity, that are those paranormal OG classics that put that type of horror on the map in terms of the movie theater, big box office like hits and stuff like that. So we put the Insidious in the classic category, but it's not required, I don't think. It Follows. One thing about me is I'm bad with like names, like people and everything in general. So a lot of times, especially, and then like if it's something in like my past, I have a hard time remembering. Like my sister, my family, my friends always be making fun of me because they'll tell me about somebody from the past, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Like, I'm confused. And they be like, you don't remember nothing. I really don't. Like, important stuff I remember, but like names and like I have to like be super cool with you. I have to have had multiple run-ins with you, like kicked it with you multiple times in order for me to like have your name committed to memory. Outside of that, like if we ever met before, I shouldn't be saying this, but if we ever met before and you gave me your name and then we meet up again and I'm like, oh hey, what's up, and I never like say your name, it's because I forgot it. It is a classic. I would say the original It is like a required, but when I went back and rewatched it, the OG one, a while ago, like this was probably like a year ago, I watched it. It was like, okay, like it's good for its time, but obviously it's so outdated. This movie came out, I think, in like the original one came out the year I was born, I think 93, 92, something like that. And it's just like you go back and watch it, it's like the CGI isn't as good. Like you can, like, they still was good for its time, but it's just, it don't hit the same, like based off of what we have at our exposure now in terms of CGI and like the jump scares and stuff that they create now. So I like the newer one better just because of that, but the old one still is an OG, still is an OG classic. Classic Charlie Brown, always gonna be a classic. Jeepers Creepers. This does look like the original one, so this one I'm gonna say is required. The second one, I've never seen this. This looked like it'll be a good game though. Land of the Dead, never watched that. Never watched this. Never seen this. Monster House, now this is a classic too. I ain't gonna say this one needs to be a required, but this one, matter of fact, I am gonna say it needs to be required. Yes, it needs to be required. That one, another, like, this one was like one of the one of those premier animated horrors growing up. Like, this was like probably when I was 14, 15 maybe, somewhere around there. And it just like that animation was clean on this, and just to make it horror too, it was good. It was good. Nightmare on Elm Street. This the OG looks like. So we're gonna say classic. Never seen this. Paranormal Activity, just as I was mentioning before, that's one of them classics that put like the paranormal versions of horror on there. Never seen this. Piranha 3D, never seen that. Poltergeist, classic. Just Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, never seen that. Never seen that. Zombies, never seen this. Alfredo Psycho, never. Yeah, no, never seen that. Resident Evil, classic. The games and everything, the movies, the games, all of it, just classic. Classic. The original movie that inspired Ring. I've never seen this one, actually. I might have to add this to mental note. I've never seen this one. They said this one inspired The Ring, which The Ring is really good. So I think I might have to watch that with someone, of course, not by myself. Never seen this. Never seen this. Scary Movie, obviously, classic. Come on. And they about to classic and required. You gotta watch it don't matter which one, whichever one's your favorite. If you got one, two, whatever, multiple, there gotta be one that's required for you to watch every single time. Like this, these, like to take, like this is classic parody videos, right, or movies, and there's not really anything that tops it even to this day. Like Scary Movie, Brenda, like how they had like all the characters just like, and I'm so happy that they're coming out with Scary Movie 6. I'm so happy that they're doing that, and they're bringing back a lot of the original cast members. Whew, and they can do so much because it's been so long since it's been out, so they have a lot that they can work with. I can't wait to see what it's looking like. Scary Stories. I don't think I've seen this. To tell them, maybe, let me see. Yeah, no, I've never seen nothing like that. I would remember, based off these images I'm looking at, I would remember if I saw something like that. That would have like definitely traumatized me. Scooby-Doo. I don't think I've seen this one, but both of these are classics. This one is a classic, and I'm gonna say it's required. That's the original. That's the OG. And then the second one is a classic. Good, but it's not the OG. It's not the OG. Scream. Classic. Shaun of the Dead. I never watched this. I know what it is, but I never watched it. Signs. Mid. I'm gonna say mid for Signs. Silent Hill, another classic. A lot of these gonna just be classics. Then I don't think that a lot of these, even with being classics, I don't think that they need to be required, because when you like, obviously for Halloween and stuff, you want to have a little fright, you want to have a little, but you don't want to be traumatized, right? You don't want to just go through these and be traumatized all over again. So I don't think that I would ever, like, it's the super scary ones, like this Exorcism I see on here. That's an OG or Exorcism. That's going in the classic category. That's not something that I'm gonna be looking forward to watching every Halloween. There's people out there that do watch like horror movies and stuff like that regularly. Never seen this. Something. Never seen that. Never seen this or this. Chainsaw Massacre. Mid. Yeah. Mid. Never seen this. Blob. Now this is a classic. This movie came out in what, like the 80s? I think, let me look. The original Blob came out in 58, but they had one that was more recent than that. 88, yep, 88. That movie, something else. Something else. I wonder if they got, because now that they got that one on there, I wonder if they don't have it on here. I'm looking right now. They don't have the what that just reminded me of, because it was that one and then Species. If y'all ever watched Species, let me pull that up for y'all so y'all can see that. If you never watched Species, now Species, that was a good movie. That was a good movie, and that's a horror movie. I'm surprised they ain't got it on here. Can I add? No, I don't think so. Yeah, but let me show y'all real quick. Now, I don't know if y'all ever seen Species, but Species, she was she's an alien. She would go around killing people, like infecting people, like all kind of stuff. This movie was good. This movie was good. I ain't gonna lie to you. This movie was good. Both of them. They need to make another one. The cast, like, how old is the cast? They all alive still, huh? Yeah, 51. Go ahead and make another one. 80, yeah. Go make another one. Forrest Whitaker was in there. He was. I might have to. I would put Species in the classic category. I for sure would. So we gonna make a mental note and put Species in the classic category. That just brought back some memories. The Conjuring classic. Another one of those paranormal classics. The Craft, I've never seen this. Exorcist, like I said earlier, classic, but that's not something that I'm going to say, oh, let's rewatch this every year. No, never seen this. The Fog, I don't think I've seen this one. The Fourth Kind, never seen this. The Host, that sounds familiar. Let's see here. Nah, never seen that. Alrighty. Innkeeper, never seen this. Never seen Lighthouse. Yeah, nope, never seen that. Mummies. Now these are classics, and I'm gonna say they're required. Both of them. Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Both of them. Especially with our guy Aaron Frazier. The Omen, classic, but never would be like, oh yeah, let's go watch The Omen. One and done. That's a lot of horror movies for me. One and done. The People Under the I think I did see this. Is this the one where they where the one moment to where they slashed the little? No, that's another one they don't have on here. House of Wax, I think is what it's called. They don't got that one on here either. Let's see. This one I'm gonna say is good. They don't have the House of Wax, I believe is the name of it. Yes, House of Wax. They don't have House of Wax. That was good. They don't have The Hills Have Eyes on here. That's a good one. Like, yeah, they ain't got none of them on there. Dang. Like going through this tier list is making me remember all of these other ones. And there was a movie on here that I said I haven't seen that had something about eyes in it. I don't think it was The Hills Have Eyes though. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah. The Purge. I'm gonna say good. I wouldn't. Purge hasn't been out long enough. Like, the series hasn't been out long enough for me to class it as a classic. But I'll say it's a good series. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Never seen that. The Witch. Mid. I'm gonna say mid. Time Crimes. Never seen this. I guess this is the second one of that. Never seen that. Never seen this. Toy Story. Trick or Treat. I feel like I've seen this before. Mid on that one. Twilight. Horrible. I'm gonna say mid since I don't have a horrible section. Van Helsing. I never watched those. Never watched this. We Do, never seen this. Woman in Black? Yeah, nope, never seen that one. Wrong Turn. I did see this movie. That movie was bad. I'm gonna put it in mid though. So some mentions on here that I didn't see that I just remember. So obviously we said House of Wax. Let me show y'all that just in case y'all never seen that one. House of Wax House of Wax was a movie about House of Wax. Like they go to like this figure and they find out that the house is actually home to like a killer that turns people into wax. And there's a lot of crazy scenes in this movie, a lot of like gore. One of the things that stick with me is like one of the characters, I haven't seen this in years, but like it's engraved in my mind. One of the characters in there was running over, walking over like a sewer vent, and the killer sliced their Achilles on the back. And then I'm like, sheesh! First time I ever seen something like that in a movie, and it was crazy, and it's still engraved in my head. I didn't know Jared Padalecki was in this, because he like I said, it's been so long since I watched it, but obviously he's from Supernatural. You know, a lot of people watch that. That was a good ass show too. They could have put Supernatural in here, but I guess that's a TV show. But yeah, I didn't realize he was in this movie. But yeah, that's a good ass movie. Hills Have Eyes. This was a good crazy ass movie. This movie is like, it's gory, nasty, gruesome, but it's a classic. Both this and House of Wax I would put in the classic, and then the other one that I was thinking of is 13 Ghosts. 13 Ghosts I would put in classic and required to watch, like a tradition. This movie, so damn good, start to finish. This had the one dude, he played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies. This movie was so good. Like with the different ghosts, they all had their different stories about how they got there. They going in like how they was killing people was crazy. It's good ass movie. But those are the three other movies that I was thinking of as I was doing the tier list that I didn't see on here. But yeah, this has some classics on here. As always, there's a good portion of a good amount of items that I have not seen. Of these, there was only a couple that I was like, I'll be interested in looking at and checking out. So for the most part, I'm not really too keen or caring of wanting to see most of those. But yeah, tier list I think is solid. Like I said, the classics, the requireds, the classics and requireds, I don't like to have to be extremely horrified on Halloween. I love horror. I love being scared, which is why I do horror gaming and stuff like that. But when it comes to movies, it's just something about me sitting in a movie being jump scared. I just don't be feeling like I need to see that happen all the time. So I don't feel the need to repeat like those type of horror movies. Like they're classics, they're good. If we do watch them from time to time again, okay, cool. But I'm not gonna say it's not a tradition to where you have to. But these ones here, Addams Family, Goosebumps, Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, Jeepers Creepers. You know what else they didn't have on here that I just thought about since they got Halloween Town on here? They didn't have, there's a couple more animated ones I'm gonna show y'all. They didn't, not animated ones, but one's animated, one is not. So they didn't have Twitches on here with Tia and Tamara. Them some classics. And they're horror movie, or I shouldn't say horror, but they are witches, right? So it's like horror classed, but it's good. They were good. These were up there with Halloween Town. For real. 1 and 2. Come on now. So that I just thought of that. Twitches. And then the other one is Spooky Godmother. Oh, and I just thought of another one that went on there. Spooky Godmother. This one was one that was, as I was getting a little bit older, so we talking 15, 16, maybe somewhere around there, but still classic. Still classic. Still classic. And this one, so Twitches, this one have to be classics, and they are required, literally. And then the other one, obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas. Why didn't they have this on here? I guess you can argue it's a Christmas movie too, but no, this a Halloween tradition. This one a classic, and it has to be required. I can't believe they ain't had this one on here. That's wild. And we can't say because it's animated, because there was multiple animated ones on here. They was slipping. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of the greatest Halloween Christmas animated movies of all time. How could you not have that on the list? But I'm glad I remembered. I'm glad I remembered. Almost caught me slipping. But yeah, those ones are some few extra ones that's not on the list that I think are worthy to be in that classic and required category. So we'll put those there. Then we got a lot in our classes. Once again, like I said, a lot of these classics that I'm not going to be like, okay, let me repeat, keep watching you, right? Obviously, Halloween, It, your Insidious is your Paranormal Activities, your Exorcist, Silent Hills, Screams, all of those are classics. Ghostbusters, Casper, Beetlejuice, all of those are classics, but those aren't ones that I'm going to look at and be like, okay, yeah, let me watch this again. Right. And then obviously you got to respect the ones that came before a lot of the others that gave us like these horror genres, like The Blob, Species. I would put in a classic as well, that I showed earlier. They don't have what's those damn things called? I forget what those called. Them little troll dolls. That was a horror movie. And then the Gremlins. That was a horror movie as well. And then good. These ones are good. Not good enough to be classics, but they're good. Then we got our mids, campy, which I'm actually put this in mid. We're not going to put that at campy. And then obviously the ones that I have not seen. So I think the list is good. I think we got another top tier list again, per usual. I'll be cold with it. So per usual, I think the list is hitting on all cylinders. And yeah, if y'all have difference of opinion, if y'all would put something somewhere else, if you would move something up, take something down, let me know in the comment section. I would love to see how y'all would rate these things. If you're aligned with me, if you're not aligned with me and you want to go a different route, let me know in the comment section. I want to see so I can engage back with y'all. But as always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. If you are enjoying the content, please make sure you're continuing to spam that like button, smash the sub button, and join bell notification to be alerted. And until next time, have a great one.